Let's see, can we hear on here? Testing, testing. Um, entire screen. We're in the YouTube studio. See if anybody's gonna come in here in the first couple minutes, but for now we're gonna go through all of the states, do a quick update on them. Need some doubles in Tennessee. So our last double. Well, that's just gonna stay up there. Our last double was Friday, the 00. Got another even chart. Zeros look good again. Eights, got triple of them. Eights are due. Maybe the eights come out. Hmm. Mm. We need doubles here in Tennessee. Naturally, we kind of need some more sum of nines. We only have one, but we are going to get more starting tonight. Tonight through Thursday, we should definitely see a one or two sum of nines. Um, and some doubles. So even doubles naturally. Let me see. We had an even chart last week. Looks like we had the eights last week. Oh, they got reset with the ones. So since then, we've had the threes, the fours, the fours. So maybe the eights or twos. Oh, which twos are in the cross box? Eights are also, but you have triple eights up here for Tennessee. So twos or eights on doubles would be like the ones That looked at really good this week. Maybe even tonight. You got the 0 that just popped out. Usually we get a mirror number or double the majority of the time. This could be double too. Let me see if anybody's in here right now. I don't see. All right, let's move on to Texas. Oops. 860. I guess that would be like the second time. 013 and 359, last two plain numbers that need to come out here. 359 looks really good this week again. Could pop out at any moment. It's just 359 backwards, which is 589. So it could pop out. We do need some sum of nines, even though we have 21. I mean, they're the most dominant set of the month at the moment, which is pretty rare. So doubles are usually in this spot, and play numbers are usually in this spot at this moment. So we might be getting like 30 play numbers or 30 sum of nines before the month is up. We have 15 more days. So, in that 15-day stretch, can we see, 5 to 10 more probably with 4 drawings a day? Probably. So 1-8 is on the roster. Let's see if we have something else. 3-6 and 1-8. So 1-8, 100% play here for Texas. The double fours are technically on the hit lines. It's just you're not going to see a double four pretty close. You're going to have to reverse the 9. And mirror numbers. We had 5-0 last week. We had 505 come out. So we got reset with the 3-8. So it went from 3-8 to 7-2. Something's going on. 5-0. 5-0 should be highlighted. 7-2-4-9. 7-2. 2-7. 6-1. Oh. Damn, did they get reset twice? This, to me, should be reset. I mean, let's just say this got reset with 3-8. We should have had 7-2 hit. Make sure that these are the numbers. Numbers Monday morning 075. It's not. So we have to go back real quick. I know I did this already. We had 504 on Saturday. Actually, second to last draw. So let's go back here. Mark this off. Which 504 was up there? Uh, 1-6 hit the week before. So we probably definitely the 1-8 here in Texas. 3-8 just did get reset last week. So 3-8. Let me clear these off. These aren't the right numbers. 3-8 was supposed to get hit this week. The 4-9. 4-9's on the hit line. Could be a Monday pattern. This 943 looks pretty good. 941. Even that number going straight across with the 947 looks pretty good. Other doubles to look out for: the double ones that are right here in the cross box, the fives. Fives are pretty hot right now. Ones have only came out maybe one time in the last like 30 days, but they could pop out again. Sevens are pretty hot, which I see that they already came out. But you have an odd chart, so ones and fives could pop off again. The fours are okay to just look at, just because they need to just reset the chart. But I mean, this could happen next week if we have an even chart for the week. Right now, we're looking at an odd. Hey, Penny. Sorry, I'm just coming back and looking at your comment. Sorry that the screen is like this. What are you up to? I'm just updating some of the charts before they do them on themselves. Georgia 876. Kind of needed a plane number here. Georgia has the same thing. You have 1-8 and 3-6. Columns 1 and 3. 1-8 is the only one missing here. Georgia and Texas. 1-8 or 3-6. It's just hit backwards with the 8-6. Missing a bunch of doubles because they just got reset. 1-6 is in the cross box. This could be a situation too. We only have 7 plane numbers, so maybe a bunch of planes this week. We're gonna have to catch up. For some reason, some of 9 and mirror numbers are popping off right now. Let me go and look to see if it didn't look like anybody was in there. Just charting for tonight. Okay, bet. Well, Georgia and Texas, Penny, the 1-8 situation, they both are missing that 1-8. So if you are going to play any of them, maybe put them in Georgia and Texas. You can ask me any questions. Um, if you need to see any for any of these states, I'm gonna just cruise to them since um, I'm gonna try to get to all of them. Oh, we're not seeing your screen. You're not seeing my. Can you see this Georgia screen? Well, unfortunately, I have to flip back to look at. Now we see you. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't have a split screen on here right now. Um, if I flip back to the other screen, are you able to see the other screen? Because I know I tried to share it with there. Let me see if I can do it on just the lottery. On the lottery one. Hold on, let me see. On maybe this one. Okay, what about now? Perfect. All right, so let me move this YouTube tab over. It's different from my computer. I know it's just weird. And I don't have any like programs, streaming programs, because I don't do this that often. Okay. Any questions with Georgia? What states do we need to see? We'll give you guys some. We'll go to your states first. Penny, you were the first one in here. What do we need to go look at? Tara, hey, what's up? Doubles in Tennessee. Yeah, I think the last double we saw was let me flip back real quick to the other screen. 0-0 on Friday. Last Friday. Could be due. And that double hit on the night. And then before then we had 5-5-1 and then 8-8-9 fell on the night time on Thursday. And then we had on October 5th, we had 6-3-3 on the nighttime, 6-4-4 on the 3rd on the nighttime, 3-1-1 on the nighttime on Tuesday, and 7-8-8 on Monday the 30th. So trend is saying maybe a double tonight. If anything, I would be playing doubles at night. Now there are doubles in the morning, like Monday the 7th hit a double in the morning, and then the 10th it hit a double in the morning. But that's it. The rest have been on the nighttime. So you do have a good chance of hitting tonight on the back end. Which doubles you're going for all of them? Or now I will say I went for DC like Summon Nines. I noticed that Summon Nines didn't drop all week last week. So I played all 3 days. It was like I'm gonna put for 75 cents maybe. 75 cents maybe. I pretty much just made my money back. I think it was like plus $20 that I made. But I played all 3 drawings. Now this is an opportunity right now where you can just play 2 drawings and all the numbers and still be a little bit more profit. I don't know about playing all the doubles because it's 100 numbers, but um, possible. So, which doubles? Let me see. Are you going for all of them, or are you going for a specific one? I mean, the twos look good here. Kind of need them. Kind of need the eights, the twos and eights. Five two eights going straight across. That looks pretty good too. Mm, what other states do we need to go see? I was looking over it now. I'll be playing even, but we'll add some. The evens definitely twos and eights. I mean, both have been pretty hot. Like over the last like 2 3 days. Like I did play 2-2-1 today straight in all states. So I'm really hoping that number comes out. Unfortunately, I don't know why I didn't play 3-3-1. It was missing also. And I don't know why I didn't play 7-7-4 when I just played it yesterday. But I did play just 7-7-4 like straight, like 7-4-7 and straight on 7-3-7. And I also boxed it, but I boxed it for 25 cents. So I got 75 bucks off of those, and then I got 450 off of the straight, off of the 7-3-7 for Cali. Honestly, I was intending for because like Mondays, right? We know that there's certain charts that get set up on Monday. There's 3-tier charts that get set up on Monday. So the only possible way that a 3-tier chart can get set up would be like, let me go look at one of these states. You're either looking at a double number or you're looking at a mirror number on columns 1 and 3. So we are going to get a 9-4 number, but we know where the placement is going to be. Or we can get a 2-7 number because we know where the placement is going to be. Or if we do get 4-4, put them on the outside numbers. So that's the only reason why I played 7-3-7. I was thinking it was going to set up a chart this week. In reality, it didn't. It came on the second draw. Um, so I kind of got that wrong. But usually on Mondays, I go for numbers like that, especially doubles, because they set charts up, um, kind of like Jersey. Let me see what other charts kind of had that. Indiana, the 252, PA with 651. So we got 6-1 that hit, 9-4 that hit. Let's see what else that came out. If we were going for, let's just say, any of them, my damn 880 hit. I should have replayed that number back. 558. So 558 was a chart that was in Mississippi. This is where I wanted 737 to come out. California, you have triple ones on your chart. Like that's a good sign. Double one probably needs to drop there this week. Arkansas with 540. So we've had 550, 6-1. I think 3-8 or 4. No, it was 4-9. Ontario's chart's not done. I guess nobody requested Ontario. Minnesota had 600-060. So they have a 3-tier chart. The chart's not really set up though. These last couple charts nobody really requested this week. Washington State had 919. So there's a couple charts. Not every chart is going to have that double. So next Monday, just be prepared. If we're going to be playing a double, you already know like a good way to set it up. Like the majority of them are coming out where the doubles are going to be on the outside. So that way they set up a couple charts for to be basically a 3-tier chart. Not all of them going to look like that, like Georgia. Can we go back to GA? Oh, I'm on GA right now. What questions do we have there for GA? GA need a play number. You got one this morning. The 876. I guess it was kind of around. I'd like to see it out of the ordinary, which I don't see out of the ordinary. I only see 678 going up the right side column. You're playing doubles and triples. Triples, definitely the eights. And I would be playing any type of triple that you see here that's on the chart, just in case. Even if it's in reverse, like the threes are date number for the week. Double three might pop out. Double eight might pop out. 3-8 might be a situation. And this goes for pretty much all of our states for the week. Like we know we're gonna get a 3-8 number. I mean, they drop 4 or 5 times a day in somebody else's state. So are we good enough to time it out in our state? Are the date numbers threes or eights? Yesterday, that's when we needed some 3-8 numbers. If we don't see them next to the date numbers, are they attached to the date numbers coming up? I mean, looks like it. 1 and 8 is on your column 1 and 3. Like 1-8 needs to come out. This should be your main concern here. You're playing doubles and triples. I need you to play 1-8-0 through 9 also, or really pick like maybe 1 or 2 1-8 numbers to play, because this number should be dropping this week. The 831 going straight across, maybe the 817, 819. These are like 99% of the time are coming out in the state. So there hasn't really been a week where we haven't seen 1 or 2 of those coming out. I mean, it's pretty rare. So that's all about timing. Can we time it out in the first like 1 to 3 days? 831 is due. I mean, it's looking beautiful right now on the chart. Definitely looking great. 886 is due. Let's see, we have 887 and 3. It's an odd chart, which we need to go fix that. I'm checking something real quick. How long has it been since 886? Could take all year. to be honest with you. I did see 887 landed 2 weeks ago. Might be a reverse or could be. I mean, I just don't see 886 up here. I would like to, if 886 did come out, I would like to see it on an even chart. You would see that pretty much everywhere on an even chart. Um, I would either play the 7-3 plus the reverses. So this could be again 888, 882 or 7. It might be worth maybe playing some of the hit line numbers. Could be 885, 1 or 0. Hit line numbers like to pop out the majority of the time. And double five is just kind of screaming. Eight eight six is due for the month. I mean, I'm looking back at for which month? October or September? September 30th, we had 887 come out, and then we had 883 on the 28th. Then we had 881 on the 20th. And then we had 886 on September 8th. I mean, to be honest with you, I think there's other eights that are due besides the 886. You do need 887. You do need 883. Even 889 possibility. All right. Any other questions for Georgia? Oh, 886 for all states. Oh, well, yes, that's a way different story. Yes, we do need the 886 for all states for the month. Yeah. I thought you meant like just in Georgia. I was about to say Georgia had 886 last month, but which, if it is a repeat, this would be a good state to maybe put it in. Considering that we just saw it land here about 30 days ago. But yes, in the all state perspective, 886 is due. 886 and 8, I think, are the only ones that are left. All right, let's go to North Kakalaki. This is a double mirror number. And what do we get today? What did we get today? 448. A double even number. This was a double odd number, which we're barely going to see any threes up here. But again, 3-8, I think, was maybe a trigger. I mean, it's our date number for the entire week. So it went back to back. Could happen. It could pop out maybe a couple more times as well. Um, 4-4 came out, so we're just missing really the sevens. Damn. Sevens are the last ones. I mean, those came through pretty quick, especially this week. Kind of needed them. 448 was on the top 30. Think we might have talked about that a couple weeks ago. I think last week was an odd chart. 4-4s are always in contention, I guess. Fours have been missing for a couple weeks. We're at an even chart now, meaning 248, your missing number. This would be the week to play it. So I know we did talk about this last week because last week was an odd chart. Just wasn't a good week for it to come out. Right now, this is a perfect week. Please look at your hit line, May. It's a 2-4 number, and the date number is an 8. And I'm only laughing because it's like so clear. It's like so clear. We could make 100K right now. It's so clear. I gotta play this tonight. um, I gotta play this tonight. We're missing a play number. Let me go look. We got two doubles, two mirror numbers. Calling my dog. We're missing a sum and a plane. I mean, this would just be perfect if this came out 248. This would be just like lovely, right? Kind of need that. I'm gonna hold it here like all week. I mean, I've already decided in my brain. It makes sense to fall this week, especially with the hit line looking like that. This is a 1, 2, 3 in our face. Couldn't get any better than this. 248 is lined up here multiple times. We have 8-4, that's a Monday number. 8-2, that's a Monday number. 2-4, a hit line number. The 8 is the date number for the week. It's going to come out almost every single draw, kind of like what it's been doing so far. If it's not going to be an 8, the threes might pop up, which they have also been dropping almost every single draw. But if not, it's going to be the fours, which we can also see that the fours are going to be dropping. So kind of like this week, take for example the 057. Um, we should be seeing 05, which is obviously a mirror number. We should be seeing those individual numbers or the 7, and let's just say the 2. So we have four numbers that we should have been concentrating on pretty much all week. 05, 7, or 2. That's 7. If it was paired up with anything close to it, like since it was an odd chart last week, the 7-1 might have came out, the 7-5 might have came out, the 7-3 might have came out without even looking in too far deep into it. If you're going for an odd, right? If you think 5 is coming out with a odd to pair up with, we're obviously going with 5-1, 5-3, 5-7 to pair up and see what our third number might have been. Either playing the full set or picking the exact one, which we know is the hardest thing to do. Not the hardest thing to do. The hardest thing to do is play it straight. The easy thing to do is find the pair. But the hardest thing to do is find that one and play it straight. That's like the most intense thing that we can try to do, like in the lottery, in my opinion. Because I can find these pairs all day. Like we see that our sets get hit every week, but picking that right one or that time that it comes out is like extremely tedious. So um, let's see. We had fives drop pretty much once, twice, three times. 4 times last week in different numbers. So if this was a double five, we would have succeeded. If we're thinking five odd, it fell with the 5-7 twice and the 5-3. It didn't fall with 5-1, right? And then let's see if zeros came out. We had it once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7 times zeros decided to come out last week. That could have been with 0-1, 0-2, 0-3 decided to skip, 0-4, we had 0-6, 0-7, including the date number for the Monday, 0-5. Every day we should be seeing it. So in essence, 4, 8, or 3 should be popping out every single day here. 8-3, mirror number pair. 4-9 is the other. 4-9 we're missing. It's probably going to pop out. If we're thinking that 4-9 is going to pop out at any point here, it should be connecting with one of these hit line numbers or the date number. So 498, 492, 497 should be like top of the list for 4-9 numbers. If we know that a 4, if we're going to be concentrating on that, is it possible to pair up with 4-5? Absolutely. Absolutely. Almost every week. So, and then is it possible to get another double 4? Yes. I mean, I see them up here. Should we be pairing this up with a 4-7 number? It's on the hit line. Or a 4-9 number? It's off the hit line and it's also missing for one of our bigger patterns. So, North Carolina, you should be collecting this week 248, the 4-9s, the 4-5. I don't know about those double sevens. I mean, we got triple zeros on the chart. The zeros are great. May, what are we thinking? Let me go look. Oops, I keep pulling up the wrong thing. Let me see what other states do we need to go look at. North Carolina is giving some numbers out right now. I'm gonna have to go put some in, especially the 248. Oh man, I could use some money off that number. I might have to risk it. I mean, 248 is looking so good on this chart. It's like really risking. Should we risk $100 a day on this number? That's like it's like the temptation there because if I put $100 box on here, I mean we're still getting like 50 racks off of that. I mean that's a good number. 248 to 49 and double zero. I like those picks. They look perfect this week. Let's just hope that they can drop like tonight, tomorrow, maybe the next day. I know we have a couple sets that we're gonna go for, but I mean, if we can pick them off from like tonight through Friday, that'd be perfect. Have a nice weekend. This would be really nice. I mean, the date number of 0 is coming up tomorrow, so the zeros are possible to drop tonight through. Let's just say tonight through basically Thursday morning. We should be playing double zeros. 4-9, I would hope pop out today. Today, if not tomorrow morning, would be like maybe 4-9 before it hits on the weekend. How cool is this? What's up? What do you do? What other states do we need to go look at? I've probably been talking to North Carolina for a while, but um oh, it's Melissa MT. MT. You want to go look at Indiana? MS bet. Let's go over there. Might have passed it already. Oh, it's next door. What did Mississippi get today? 423. A plane number. Well, you see, every other state is popping off with sums and mirrors. I'll be looking towards those. Your doubles just got reset with the twos last night, which I believe a couple of us caught them. I didn't. I didn't decide to play the twos. I swear I was looking at them, but I was looking at DC. I ended up playing the sum of nine there, which was pretty cool because we ended up getting a hit. But I probably would have made a little bit more money had I played the double twos here. But this was like a in our face double two. Something was coming out. I mean, this was a cross box number that came out. This is a piece of cake number. The easiest number we could have played up here was the 226. Um, for any double two, 226 or 228, I would have highly suggested playing. Still even, when the twos or whenever a number gets reset or when it resets the whole chart, that number can bounce right back again. So double twos can be right back in contention. So the zeros are on the hit line also. So we know we're gonna get a couple more doubles. The fives hit, but those can fall out in reverse. Damn, we got triple sixes on this chart. So many doubles. Double four, double eight is a Monday number. You got triple four at the top hit zone. Double sixes in the cross box, but triple of them on the chart. The double twos are in the cross box, but you also have them paired up at the bottom. Double zeros are on the hit line. uh, play them all. I don't know. I don't know. What are you guys going for here? We'll go to Indiana after here. Alicia, what do you which one are you gonna go for next? I don't know. Sums and mirrors, I would stick to cross boxes here too, especially if those twos just hit. We know 3-8 might be a contender for the whole week, and 1-6 has been showing up on almost everybody's chart. So those two or not some of nine, those two mirror numbers um, are some good ones to go for. 6-1, perfect. Yeah, I agree with that one. Mm. We also have 2-7 in the cross box. It's paired up in the top hit zone there. Maybe the double eight. It's the date numbers for the week, and it's the Monday pairing that's coming out. You said 4-9. 4-9 looks pretty good. It's paired up bottom hit zone. I see 490 there multiple times. I kind of like that one. 498 is showing up here also. And I want to point out two major. For me, they're major because for some reason they hit just as often as those sum of nines in columns 1 and 3, which you don't have here, by the way. You have the opposite, like 1-3. Uh, your big patterns are going through the date numbers for the week. So 4-0 something could pop off, or the 4-5, which I love the 4-5. We know that this is a very, very popular sum of nine number and is showing itself right here in a really nice pattern. So 4-5 is a good one, or 4-0, which would be the opposite of that. Now, 5 and the 8s are popular numbers for the week. So again, like this week that came out with 697, like we're expecting to see a 6, a 9, or a 7. Now, honestly, this plain number, it calls for too many numbers. We got the opposite of a 6, which is a 1. So we have now four numbers, then we got 9 and 4, and then 7 and 2. So we got six numbers that really need to be concentrated on last week, and that's just too much. So in reality, probably one of those numbers fell in almost every single one of these draws last week. Um, from those, I like a number like this where 585 started off the chart, and now we're able to narrow it down to either the 5 or 8 or the 3 or 0 that should be popping off like all the time. So 3 decided to come through off of the 8s. Let's just say zeros can pop off, or the 5 is going to be coming right back. Is this going to be 5-2 or 5-6 or 5-4? I think it's going to be 5-4. Um, Same thing with the 8. The 8's are going to come right back as well. Is this an 8-4 situation? Is this an 8-0 situation, which is the opposite of 5-8? 8-0 is paired up a couple times on this chart, all over actually. Is it an 8-2? We got 8-2 right here. We got 8-1, which is a sum of 9. We got 8-1. And they just got reset last week. So you are going to get a couple more sum of 9s. Doubles and mirror numbers need to be coming out probably the most this week. We saw that they have 4 for the entire month. We already have 2 right now. So they kind of need to catch up to this 10-11 era. So expect 4 to 6 this week of doubles. Same thing with mirror numbers, maybe 2 to 4 on the mirror numbers that come through. Play numbers are your number one set, so these still might hit 2 to 4, maybe 4 to 6 patterns that come through. 789 is your last one that needs to come through, which is 234 backwards. We put these numbers here just in case you didn't want to play 789. All the rest of these numbers are here, which 234 match that. 289 is another one that needs to come out that has not fallen. 784 and of course 789. That we haven't seen falling in, let's just say, a month or so, from when I checked them last time. So keep an eye out on 789 because it is here out of the ordinary. Usually 789 is just here on the right side, but it's going across this week. Any more questions for Mississippi? You are very welcome. Let's go to Indiana. Double mirror and then regular double. Double 4 twice. Had the 4-9 and a double 4. Even chart last week. Double 4s would have been perfect last week. Switch to an odd chart this week. 3 even doubles, let's just say. It's time for an odd double, Indiana. What are we going for in Indiana? I would start playing those doubles on the right side over there. 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9s. The 9s are great today. The 7s are on the hit line. 6s you can find maybe one time, but they are the even double for the week. In the eights, you can also find one time. You got 838 once, and then you have 676 once up there. So limited on the sixes and eights, but the fives, sevens, and nines, you can find those pretty much everywhere. Can you please tell me where the 161 will land tonight? I have faith you know. Who is this in my group? I want to know. This is a different alias on YouTube. All I see is me. This could be for Mimo. That's what I want to know. The 161. I don't know. I didn't get in any immediate beeps. If I knew, believe me when I say this, I would tell you guys. I would tell you guys what state that one is heading in. It's Fomimo. Fomimo, you gotta tell me. You be on it. PA, what's up? New to the group. Welcome, welcome. Good evening, Stephanie. 161 doesn't really look good here. I mean, you do have the double ones that look okay, just in general, for Indiana, but I don't know if it gonna land here. I don't know. Any other questions with Indiana, Melissa? Let me see if you gave me a number. Oh, you did not give me a number yet. We're missing some of nines and planes right now. I mean, our weakest set are doubles for the month. You only had four, but I mean, now you have seven. So your weakest set for the month right now would be still still doubles, I guess. They have seven. Mirrors have seven. Some of nines have eight. Was looking for a weak one, but we get. I guess we don't for the immediate one. Which one maybe? But hmm, this one's tough. I mean, depends on which one you want to chase. 359. That is the last. Oh, matter of fact, you're reminding me of that. I was gonna hit you up actually because 359 does need to come out here. Yes, I 100% agree with that. 100% agree. It's screaming on the chart. The 3-9 is in the cross box, and then 5-9 is a Monday drop down number. 5-3 a Monday drop down number. I mean, it makes total sense to play this number. This is also $100 number. I knew that some of around this time of the year, I told myself, damn, if I start tracking these by January, I know by from like October through December, we're gonna have some crazy Christmases. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because we're gonna get left with one number. All of these numbers are gonna come out within the year. The 359 is gonna come out here. This week it looks amazing to come out. So really up to you on how much you want to put on it. Let's just say starting today. If you want to pace it out, for me, if obviously you would want to see how much your limit is for the week. Just think, I want to play for 5 days. How much do I want to spend on this number, and how much can it get me? And automatically, I would be playing it six different ways. I wouldn't even box this. I would combo the shit out of it. So I'm probably gonna put some of these numbers like 248 in uh, North Carolina, 359 here, I took a chance with not playing them this morning. I did play them. I played 359 here yesterday, last night. So I would hold it here for the week, Melissa. Good number. Stick with it. Hopefully, this can pay us a few $1,000s. This would be the week. All right, let's go to PA. I see PA was next. PA. See what they need here. PA was throwing numbers all week last week. I hit PA a couple times. Two doubles, one sum of nine. You're missing a play number here. Right now for the year, PA, you're only missing three numbers. So up to you also. If you want to play however much on these numbers, if they make sense for the week, and I would just take these numbers by the week. Don't play them every single week if they don't make sense. So 340, 206, and 708. I mean, 206 does not make sense this week. Just naturally, you have an odd chart. We're not going to find an all even number here at all. So this would be the week to, if you are going to hold 206, maybe just put $1 on it. Box it for $1 just in case you don't want to miss it, or 50 cents just in case you don't want to miss it. But that's 708. That's all over the chart, or the 340 that's sitting right here, smack dab in the middle. These I would hold or maybe play straight, in a combo sense. So instead of getting, I could maybe make $80 off the 206 in store, I could make 500 off the 340 because it's sitting right here. And we know it's due. It's a number that just has not hit all year. Um, it's a big number. So these certain numbers, once it gets down to the last like five numbers, I would just hold them. If you don't want to play 340, you can also play the reverse numbers of that number. Or if you don't want to play 708, you can also play the reverse numbers for the ones that are showing. Like 708 is 703 backwards. It's also sitting here. 703 is sitting right here in the middle instead of 708. So kind of pace it out. Let me see what we're missing here, though. Double threes need to come out in PA. We have triple threes on the chart. This is a set you really don't want to miss either. If double threes are missing, and give me 2 seconds, let me go back to, I don't think you guys can see this other screen. Let me go to PA and see when the last time you had double threes. 335 on September 12th. So we're talking about a month ago. This number is pushing. It's time for 3-3 to come out. If it's 30 days overdue as the double, and we see that all the other doubles have came out, this is an odd chart and threes are paired up. It's the date number for the week. It's a slightly higher chance that they're going to drop this week than they are, let's just say, next week. If it's an even chart, we should be expecting more even doubles to be popping out. Um, Vice versa. So threes look pretty good here. I see it. The sixes did land. These are two double even, or yeah, double even numbers for the week, but we'll see if any more pop off. Let me see what you're playing here. Tawana, what's up? Oh yes, we can go back to pick four. By the way, my bad. I didn't see that, Melissa. PA, let me know what you're playing while I go back to Indiana real quick. P4. Let me see. We got a mirror and a sum, and then sum and mirror. Well, the 490 was in the cross box here. or the 401 was a good connector. Man, triple four looked good here too. So mad at Maryland. I almost cried this morning. Oh, look what time it is over here. It's triple four. It's 444. So mad. Melissa, what are you playing for pick four? And we can go to pick four after here also. Naturally, I would like to see your hit lines come out. Your 268 is here. Your 258 is here. You have the numbers that I'm hoping come out, which is the 2587 and the 2584. Um, those look pretty good. Aside from that, you do have the double fours. At least I think that you should be playing for the pick four. I mean, I see them twice in the cross boxes, and you have quads down at the bottom. So 4-4 is something. Could be triple four, 440, 446, 441, or 7. Those all look pretty good. Good land tonight, actually. I mean, you got the 4 and 0 there. You also have 5-4. That's in columns 1 and 4 here. So we know a good sum of 9 is usually in those columns. So 5-4-4 might be a situation, which is in the cross box. Yeah. Any more questions, Melissa, for pick four? We're gonna move on to go back to where was it? PA. You are welcome. Looks like PA got the 544. And where was that? 5447. I mean, it was here, but Indiana chart looks better for fours. We do have 4-4 going straight across here, but they're not in the cross box here. Let me see. We had a 354 come out. Cross box with the 8-3. Let me see who is asking. Denise Baker. So usually when we look at pick four on the chart, because I track them a couple different ways, it really just depends on the state or if we're looking at an all states perspective. When I play pick four, it's usually in an all states perspective. So sometimes I might take the hit line itself, and this might be a number like somewhere else. Might even be a number in your state, but 3723 is probably going to come out at some point this week. In this, goes for any of the hit lines. If I'm looking at Michigan hit line, I like how 6481 looks or the 6986. If I'm going for 669 something and I see 6698 on this hit line, I'm probably gonna play it. So not saying that these hit line numbers come exactly in your state, but sometimes the numbers going straight across will pop out in your state for that week. So automatically, I would be looking at some of these numbers going straight across um, to maybe come out or be some picks because sometimes it happens like that. Um, Another thing that we look for are cross boxes. Anything that's in the blue, cross boxes are made up of double numbers and mirror numbers crossing each other. So the eights and the 2 7 are pretty much crossing each other. And so are the double twos and this 3 8, the 1 6 and this double nine, and the double one and the 9 4. For some reason, they like to pop out together. Something that we've noticed, so it's just something that we've built on over the time. So cross box numbers can be represented as like a set to come out. So this 382 might come out together as like 238x 2380 through 9. If we knew that 832 was going to be one of our top numbers that we're going to go for, we should only be playing 10 numbers after that if we really want to catch that number. And maybe comboing our number that we're thinking is going to be that fourth number. So for this instance, like since 8354 came out, let's look to see exactly where that came out. I see 8345. Only one 83 there. I see 8345 in the middle. And 8345 up here. I mean, I see it in three different spots, but let's see which one makes the most sense. They all kind of have reasons on why I think they might have hit. For this obvious reason, the 3 8 that's in the cross box, I'm thinking it could have came out 834 plus the fourth number, or the 832. I really would have liked, but in this case, this could have been 832, 836, 834. In reality, it could have been any of these numbers that are surrounding it on the bottom. But I like to stick towards hit line numbers or direct numbers that are pretty close to it. So that I know I see 834. 384 is here going both ways. That would have been a good pick, to say the least. But 8340 through 9 would have been the exact pick. And if you're thinking 8345 was your number, you would have maybe played it straight or going into the calculator and playing all 24 different ways to hit that number straight. So it really depends on you. I like to stick towards hit line numbers and cross box numbers at all times. If I see that A3 came out, I'm checking it off my list. I'm not playing another A3 number until the rest of these cross boxes are coming out. So double eight needs to come out. It could be coming out with 882, 885, 888, 884, 886. These might be some numbers as to pick with your sets. It's either that or you track them the way that I track them, and that's going deep down the rabbit hole and really finding, really finding the set. All right. Are there any questions with pick four for PA? Any more questions there? Boogaloo, what's up? Think about 8831 all states. We can go check it. Let's see the 4-4. Okay, VA. Denise, I see that you're pick 3. I forgot to look at those pick 3. I see that you put double threes, which is what we need. I think we were talking about those earlier. I would be playing again, Denise, if you really want to catch the threes here. If that's going to be just your set for the pick 3, I play all 10 numbers 330 through 9, but maybe pick one of those double threes and combo it, which is only going to be 3 different ways. So max like 13 tickets you could be playing on a number and smack the double threes. Let's just say your number comes out, plus you hit it in box. I mean, that's a it's like an $800 ticket right there off of 13 bucks. You know, those are the type of bets that we like to make. Those are where they're super forgiving. Mm. 8831 all states. Hmm. I would have to look and see. Can you see when the last time that number actually came out? Boogaloo? Or if, can anybody? Just because I don't want to get off of this other page. Dark chocolate, are those for. Oh, that's for VA. Let me go over there. God damn it. We needed that. Fuck. We needed that. We needed the 1-8 here. So, man. Why am I just seeing this right now? One 8 still has not came through though. 189 for the second time this year. Kind of made sense to come through. I mean, I like it there, but shit. I played 227 pretty heavy here last night. And 137 came out. Need doubles or mirror numbers here. Oh, maybe 227 lands over here. Still need double 4. See your pick 4 numbers. Let's go look at those. 1016. Hey, it's my birthday. I saw 1016, but maybe you took it away. And then I saw another, maybe a double 8, 8 something. 1016 looks really good though up here. What's that number? Somebody was playing triple one. Oh, I don't see it up here. I see the 8. I see the 2584. Come on. Almost had that today. My dog is having like a dream right now. 1900 and triple five eight. I mean, triple 85. Triple eight, anything looks really good here. The 1106 looks good here. Or 1006. Both look pretty good here. And 19 hundo. Oh, I like the 19 hundo. Zeros look pretty good to be coming out here. Double zero. Oh, could be 100, 600, even 2 or 900. Maybe the 1900, like you say. I really like the 2584 here. Fuck. Might have to put that just in here. This is where you would be putting either 2584 or 7 in the calculator and then putting it just in VA and spending 25 bucks on a dollar to make 9 grand if 2584 does hit here. This one looks really good to be coming out. I mean, the 2-4 is on the hit line. 5-8 right below it multiple times here. You can get 2584 here, 8-5-2-4 is off the hit line going straight across. Might be putting it here in VA. Gotta put it here in VA. Dark chocolate, those numbers do look good though. Good luck with those over here. 3188 hits mass today. Well, there's your answer there, Boogaloo. Boogaloo, did you play it today? Came out today. Massachusetts. Let's go look at that. Oh, good. We need to go and do this chart. Had 2 resets last week. So let me go back to last Monday. I see the 9s, see the 1s, see the 4s. I see 7s, 3s on Saturday, 2s on Sunday. 3s, 7s, and 2s. Sum of 9. I only had the 1-8, which I see on Tuesday. Got 5-4, 2-7. 5-4 and 2-7 and 1-8. The only ones that came out. Missing 3-6 and 9-0 for sum of 9s in Massachusetts. And then we go see if 5-0 and 4-9 came out. 5-0 on Friday. I see 9-0 on Sunday, actually. But 4-9 is still missing. So 3-6 is the only one that's missing from Massachusetts. You have 1-8 in columns 1 and 4. That one might be a situation. Oh, well, it already came out today. So never mind. 5201. 5201 3405. This is a double mirror and a sum. Double eights, which need to come out. 8-1, just gonna call it hot. And 8-3. Call it hot. We were calling 258 here last week, but I don't see that it hit. We had 857 hit instead of the 258 on Tuesday. 857 hit again on Saturday. So 258 might be a situation here. Let's go look. 2589 and 7 are here. I guess 2584 is here also. We have fixer cross boxes. I'm going to highlight them green for now until I get Terra to fix them. Oh, you just started research? Damn. Well, I mean, they did hit here, so let's go see where they hit. 3188 going straight across. In my opinion, I think the 8-8 was the main concern here. We have triple eights here on the chart, which just indicates that the double has to land. So the 8-8 landed. The 3-1 was just pretty close to it. Again, could have been the 1-1, the 8-8, 1-4, the 1-9, the 1-2. Could have been any of those pairs that were pretty much around it. If we were thinking 381, I mean, still a good number. Comes out pretty often in the pick four. 381's going straight across also over here. 1-8 is in columns 1 and 4. So this is another indication that 1-8 something had to come out. This could have been the 188, which I told you guys on certain charts that I've been noticing, even on the pick 5 chart. It should be pairing up with one of those numbers that are like literally in between all of them. The majority of the time, this is either 182, 188, 184, 181, and really those would have been my choices if I was playing this situation. So just kind of look out for that too. That 1-8 was a good trigger. The 888 was a good trigger for that number to come out. But yeah, I mean, look pretty good here. 0, 5, and 6 need to come out. The 6s are in the cross box here. 6, 6, 2, 5, 4, 3. They all look pretty good. You have 6, 0, pretty close to each other, connecting with the cross box. So it could be 660 as the set. Could be 006 instead of the 660. That needs to come out. Any questions with Massachusetts? I know we just went there just to go look at this 3188, but it looked good there. Let me see what other states we need to go look at. Let me see. I think I got to all the ones. Let me see. What other states do we need to go look at? Need to go see exactly where this damn 116 is going to come out at, huh? Texas is possible. They're missing 1-6. .531 was missing for the year. Ohio 3-6. I mean, I put this out on a video uh, saying what really needed to come out on TikTok. I mean, this was like kind of an easy one for me. This is columns 1 and 3. 3-6 or 1-8 needs to come out here. 3-6 was definitely a good one. 1-8 should be next. .258 landed in Jersey. First time for the year. .258 was out of the ordinary. It's going across. This is exactly what we like to see if we do see it land. 3-8 needed to come out. That was a big number. 384. 3-8 is in the cross box also. So 384 just landed with the one that was under here or the hit line number. So 384, either way, would have been a good number for Jersey. .278. Top 30 for South Carolina. 27 cross box. .278 was the cross box. Oh, pretty good number there. And then we had 362. 3-6 right off the hit line. Cross box. 3-2s in the cross box. Need some doubles for South Carolina. Well, 3-8 was on the list for sure. 8-8 was definitely needed to come out. I would hope the threes are coming out in Florida. 386 was here though. 881 wasn't. Got 813. No double eights. It's an odd chart. Jump up. Stop. Cut it out. Oregon. Oh, we can go look at Oregon. Let's see what we got here. Double and double sum. 1, 2, 3, 4 doubles. One sum. Fours, nines. What are we playing for Oregon? Looks like mirror numbers need to come out here. That's odd. Maybe the 1-6 that's on the hit line and on the cross box. You got 160 that's shown up again in Oregon. It's looking pretty good in Massachusetts. Are you still going for double sixes here? Tawana? I see they look pretty good here. Triple of them on the chart. Cross box. Could be the 663, 660, 5, 9. All those look pretty good. Tawana, are you there? All right, if you come back, we can come back. I'm going to finish updating the rest of these. If anybody else has any questions, please let me know. Michigan needs some sum of nines. Kentucky needs some doubles and sum of nines. Vermont needs some doubles. Plain numbers. I really fucked up here in Missouri because we knew we needed a double five here. And this was the week to play because it was an odd chart. And 554 was sitting right here. Jesus. What a stupid move. What a dumb number to miss. Dumb number to miss. Just reset the 4 5s, 5 5s. Big number. Three eight. Just needed it. Illinois. All these damn charts getting reset today. Sheesh, that was a huge number for Iowa. Big number 118. Needed a 1-8 and a 1-1. Kind of like Missouri. Big number 181 was smack dab in the middle. Need double two in Connecticut before it resets your chart. It's in the cross box on the hit line, and there's triple of them on the chart. Connecticut. Don't miss that number. Also, 697 is your last plain number that needs to come out for the entire year. 69767 is on the hit line. It's worth playing 697 here this week. And 16 needs to reset your mirror number chart. It's in the cross box. Looks pretty damn good. Oh. Oh, I'm back. Tawana, are you here? My bad. 0-0. I don't know why I got those comments late. I'm just gonna wait for you this time. Hold on. You said 0-0. 0-0 looks good. Let me see which one. Oh, you're doing all pairs, so I mean that does look good. If you're doing those and the sixes, they both look good. The 0-0. That plus all pairs. That's such a good strategy. I'm glad you're sticking with that. I know it could be costly, but it's like if you hit a good double or the right one, a double double or something like that. I mean, that's like that's a good payout. Yes, that's like super effective. I do that essentially in the pick five. You know what I mean? It's like, except the pick five, we might have to wait a couple days to hit that, but it's not as costly. I guess if you're playing all states, because there's only I don't know a couple states to do that in, but it can be costly if you are playing all states straight plus box. Those are the ways that I play. I play like pretty big sometimes, where I'm like, I'm just gonna play the like that full set of 258s. Super risky, but in my mind, since 258 something didn't drop for 2 days, and I've caught this before. I mean, I do this every single time. If I see 258 does not land, let's just say the front half, it landed in Texas in the front half. But if it didn't land in the front half, like I'm playing the full set on the back half because I know that I have a chance of hitting once or twice in the back. Now, not hitting 258 something for 2 full days, four drawing or four, you know, night and day, not coming out. I mean, that's like, what the fuck? It's got to come through at some point. It's got to come through on day three. You know what I'm saying? So when you see a trigger like that, then yeah, I play the entire set so I don't miss. But it has to be worth it, which it was. I mean, I spent $180. It's 180 exactly if you play 10 numbers, all states. Pick four. Now, granted, check this out, right? Because this is like I would be chasing triples, which that's what I do now. I chase the triples. Unfortunately, we landed in Maryland today. I played the full set of triples today, of triple fours. Had I not landed in Maryland, we would have won 560 something dollars off of $180. You know what I mean? It's just like that's perfect. If the triple fours come out twice in the day, even better. But that $180, like it can go a long way. Now, if I played those triples straight for $180, it's really worth it playing or really worth it hitting for 2200 at minimum. So that's where you're taking the risk of am I going to play triple four straight or am I just going to box them? Box them, we get 500. Straight, we get 2200. Same off of the same $180. So I do like to play those, but in the pick five, I like to play the full set, kind of like what you're doing for the pick four. It's the perfect play. We might have to wait on it like a day or two. A week at max. We might have to wait. I think you were waiting the longest on those damn double ones, but I mean, you end up hitting them. Perfecto. Any more questions with Oregon? I like your numbers here. 00 should be popping out. Oh yeah, I was supposed to collect this number right here. By the way, I'm putting all your plane numbers in this box. So over the last, let's just say it's starting from October, these are all your plane numbers that came out. You could see that the 8296 hit twice, and so did the 3125. So, 8759 might be a thing. 8759 might come back out again. It's up here. That 857 is 2589 backwards, which is also a plane number. And you do have 2589 right here. That's if you think another plane number. But mirror number, Tawana, I really like to be coming out. This is very rare that we don't have one already. 4-9 looks like it could pop out. The 9-9s are pretty popular this week. They've been popping out. The 4-9s in the cross box down here was 497, 498. These might be a situation here. Okie dokie. Let's work our way back. Let's go to Puerto Rico. I'm going to end this stream here in a little bit since it's already pushing 2 hours. I know nobody's going to sit here for 2 hours and watch this shit. But they will skip through it. Let's see. Big number. New Mexico needed that 5-0 number. $460 needed to come out. Hey. Nine, Kelly. I do not like when 456 is like that. Need a mayor number in California, though. Damn, I might have to put another sum of 9. I'm thinking that there's going to be another sum of 9 here. See, DC, I kind of want to keep track of this week because we can scoop up here. Sum of 9s really need to come out like a couple times this week. You know what I'm saying? If we played the full set, I played the entire full set here, kind of like yesterday, except I played all 3 days or all 3 drawings. So in reality, I only won a couple extra dollars from what I spent. This would be another opportunity of maybe playing the full set in either the evening. Like if evening doesn't drop a sum of 9, I'm 100% playing a sum of 9 tonight in DC. I'm gonna play it every single day because I feel like one could drop every single day this week. They kind of need them. So doubles, you're at 18 already. You can continue to get them. So excuse me. Let me see. We had 32 mirror numbers. So let's just say we had 32 of one type of number last month. And we had 34 of another. And then we had 30 of another. And 27 of another. This one's 23. This one's 32. This one's 28. Regardless, you should be getting one of these patterns that should be getting 25 to 30. It's probably going to be the doubles. So we can time these out. We got 15 more days of the month. Shit. You might even be getting a double every 2 days here. If we're getting at least 10 more, 15 days to go, we're getting one like every other draw. Every day at least, we should at least be trying for that double. Going to be a little bit more expensive if you play the entire double set here rather than like the sum of 9. But, you know, it's $50 versus 100. If you're putting it on $1, I would stick to the sum of 9s. We just saw 6-3 come out. 1-8 could be a thing. 2-7 could be the next one. You know, 3-6 could repeat. I hope it doesn't because I don't think I'm going to play the 3-6 tonight. If it does, might go for the 2-7 or the 9-0. That's right here in the middle for DC. Let's go see what Wisconsin got. They got a sum and a mirror. 2-7 I have to put up here because the chart got crossed out for some reason. 7-2's in their cross box. Three, 8, 10, Mississippi, North Carolina, New York. Damn, the 173 almost came out. Both of these almost 173 came out. Can't believe that. I mean, 173 does look good here, but I can't believe 157 is not the one. Oh my God. 7-3 Monday number. I mean, I could see why it's 713. We talked about this, I think. Fuck. We'll see what comes out here in New York. Definitely need a sum or mirror number to pop out. 1-6 could be the thing. 8-3 could be another. 5-0. Thinking 3-8. It's looking really good today. 381 we were playing last week. 383 looks pretty good. Or 388. 386, 387. $388 landed, I see, a couple weeks ago. Carla, hola. What state are you playing in? I think I've updated all of them. We're coming towards the end of the stream, but I can go look at a state if you need me to. I don't know why my dog is snoring so fucking loud. Not playing tonight? Are you playing at all this week? These charts are good for the week. Something to look out forward to, just in case I'm not live tomorrow or the next day or anything like that. All right, are there any other questions with any state? If not, I'm going to finish up here. Try to catch some numbers. Let me see. Yes, I'm playing New Jersey, Georgia, Florida, and NC. Perfect. Go do a review for those. So Jersey, if you are playing for the week, just kind of look out for a sum of 9 number that needs to come through. The last sum of 9 that needs to come through for Jersey is a 3-6 number. Before it resets your chart again. Not saying that the other ones can't come out before the 3-6. It's just this one is something that we should maybe concentrate on if we see it here on the chart. So 3-6 is one of our Monday pairs. So 362 could be this situation. We just saw this on another chart pretty close to here. So 368, 362, 367, something like that for Jersey. For Georgia, you got all your patterns already, but I think we were talking about the 1-8 situation here because it's on columns 1 and 3. This is a trigger of, in reality, for me, it's like 99% of the time, if we see a sum of 9 in columns 1 and 3, or yeah, just in those columns, we got 1-8 or a 6-3 in these columns. One of those combinations are coming out within this week. So 1-8 is missing, which is going to reset the chart here. This could be a big number here for Georgia. Let's see what else. Florida Florida, we are missing some play numbers. If you don't want to play any of the play numbers, which all 56 are listed here, your unhighlighted numbers are the ones that need to come out here, have not landed for the entire year. Actually, this was reset on the 3rd, or not the 3rd. This was reset May 3rd of this year. So from May 3rd to now, you can see which ones have hit multiple times versus still have not hit since basically May 3rd. We had to reset your chart at that point. Let me make this yellow right here. So any of the unhighlighted ones, if they fit, I would at least hold on to a couple of them. For example, like 710 that has not landed since basically May 3rd. It looks good this week. I see it a couple times on the chart. Let me see what else. This is an odd chart, so 359 looks pretty good here. That's your last all odd number, and 359 is sitting over here a couple times. Kind of like Indiana needs this number. Florida kind of needs it too. And let's see for North Carolina. What do they need? North Carolina needs a sum of 9 or a plain number. Your last plain number is 248, which I was telling the group earlier. I mean, this might even be worth $100 number this week. It's on the hit line. It's on the hit line here. The 2-4 and the 8 is the date number. 8-2 is a Monday pattern. 8-4 is a Monday pattern. 2-4 is our most common hit line pattern. It's either going to be 7-4 or 2-4. And it could be 248, could be 748, which is 248 backwards. But 248 needs to drop for the entire year. North Carolina is screaming for it. So big number here. If this number does hit, it will reset your plain chart. You are very welcome. All right. Any other questions? If not, I'm gonna call it. I see that we're sitting at just past 2 hours. If you have any other questions, just inbox me. I see that the chat is pretty active right now with numbers. So I'm gonna see if I can put some last minute numbers here. North Carolina, I'm about to go put this number in now. Same with Indiana, with the 359, because there's only a couple charts that really need those numbers. Anyway, good luck, y'all. I will see you later. It's Tuesday. I'll probably be live tomorrow, maybe the next day, just in Discord rather than up here. So it could kind of just be a little bit easier for all of us. All right, y'all. Peace and love. Later.